This is the second setup tutorial covering the settings page. The x-axis spread box is where you choose how hard you wish to stress the prices of the securities in your portfolio. This affects the amount of detail in the stress testing charts and stress testing data output displays. Do you want to see what happens if the market moves up and down by a factor of 10%? Or would you prefer a more detailed view for a less volatile market? If so, try and run it on a 5% setting or even a 2% setting. It is worthwhile making multiple runs so that you get a better handle on the responsiveness of your portfolio to moves of various amplitudes. The settings that you make in this screen also affect the scale of the x-axis of each of the Greek graphics available for your personalized risk dashboard. The valuation date will default to today's date. It is currently only relevant if you are an option trader and need to calculate the exact theta values of your book. This setting here is crucial to understanding how Assidium works. The default is to disable the auto-cash entry. In this case, you must book your net cash holdings yourself. So, when setting up your portfolio at the start, book the cash amount that remains after you have paid for all your opening trades. As you keep trading, simply keep updating your net cash trade in the appropriate currency or currencies. If you are not interested in maintaining your cash and only care about your securities, this is the appropriate setting to use. Alternatively, you can maintain a net asset value or current value and let Assidium do the work for you by activating the auto-cash entry. In this instance, you only book your opening cash investments or the capital flows to or from your portfolio and the holdings you are long or short of. Then, when you click the Revalue button, Assidium creates counter cash entries for you in all your non-margin positions in each valuation currency. This decreases user inputs while allowing you to see your current NAV when the system is active in the Overview tab and the dashboard. It also means that the My Holdings page will obviously not show the true value of your portfolio in the passive state. You will have to revalue to see the true NAV. Please consult your user manual for help on the feature, as it can be extremely useful for active traders to minimize continual cash booking. If you are trading multi-currency assets, Assidium is able to separate out the currency effect from your total P&L. The currency P&L is due to movements in the exchange rate from the date of opening of each trade to the date of closing the position. It is separated out from the total P&L of the position, so you can see the capital profit from the change in price of the share and the currency effect as described. You can choose to ignore all currency effects by activating this button, which will simplify your displays substantially. A margin security is one where you do not pay the full consideration of the trade up front, but rather leverage your exposure via a broker or an exchange, who, under certain conditions, would require only an opening margin and ongoing daily P&L margin calls. Common examples are listed futures trades and contracts for differences, or CFDs. Most traders trading margin securities would have no interest in historical currency P&Ls, as no cash was actually paid across at the time of purchase. If, however, you do wish to maintain currency P&Ls on margin trades, tick this box and Assidium will do the rest by splitting your P&L into capital and currency P&L as it does for spot trades. Click here if you want to see the booking cost and booking cost currency fields. Assidium allows you to enter booking costs in a different currency from that of your traded or security currency. But note, however, that these fees will reference the historical cross rate on the trade date and will not be revalued in the P&L calculations at the ruling cross rate as well. So you will not see any currency P&L for them. The concept is that they were paid and settled in the past, and the result is simply included in the capital P&L column.